Hey guys, welcome back to another week. It is Tuesday. It's about 9:15 in the morning. I'm up, dressed, ready to start my day. I'm going to get a new piercing, my tragus. For anyone that doesn't know where a tragus is, it's just this bit of the ear. It's nowhere rude or risque. Very exciting times. Another hole is going in my body. So I'm going to take you guys downstairs just so that I can give you a better look at this outfit, what I have got on for the day. So this is today's outfit, and you will notice I have treated myself to a new little something something. Oh, finally. However, it is vintage. Snapped myself up a bargain off eBay. So yeah, I decided I wanted a vintage Burberry trench. Why vintage? Just because it's better for the environment, and I've kind of grown a bit of an attachment to vintage things over the last few months. Like, you guys have seen me getting handbags, like this one that I have on, and I just think they have a little bit more character. They're cheaper, which is always a bonus. And this trench, which is the longest length Kensington, I'm not actually sure what year it's from. I'll have to have a look at the label at the back. Maybe you guys can tell me if there's any Burberry experts. But I got this for 70 quid, and it is immaculate. Like, it's in such incredible condition. It was freshly dry cleaned, and I could smell that when it arrived in the post. I mean, 70 quid versus, I think when I bought Simon's, his was 1,150 maybe. I know which one I would prefer. Now underneath, it's really sunny outside, but still a little bit chilly. I've got a wool, and it's navy wool, sort of cowl neck, chunky jumper on underneath. That's from Jigsaw. That's really old, so I don't think that's available anymore, I'm afraid. The jeans are from Next, just a stretchy skinny. Boots are my Saint Laurent Wyatt Chelsea boots, and then bag is my vintage Chanel backpack, because I need to take this with me so I can vlog the ear piercing, so I needed a slightly bigger bag. Right, I have arrived in Central, just quickly nipped to Boots to get myself a Snickers because I've run out of my home supply, and if I'm getting a piercing I'm going to need some sugar before I have it done. So I'm just trying to navigate my way there now. It's called Lark Berry. So I will eat this and pick you guys up in a minute. I've arrived. Let's go and have a look. Right, I'm in, having this done. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Picked out my stud, so I'm having a teeny tiny little gold star. How are you feeling? Okay. You're gonna do now, do. How is that? Oh. Okay, it wasn't as bad as what I thought, but it just feels like a heavy pressure. The actual technique that we want. Nearly done. Because it's a weird bit of ear. And it's done. Oh, okay. I know. So it didn't feel painful. It just felt like a pressure, if that makes sense. It does. Like a squeezing. It's like someone not less of a. I feel like ear piercing, like in the lobes, is more of a sting. Whereas that just felt like someone is really a really hard pressure. Oh, but we're done. It's amazing. Tragus pierced. Right, that's one thing ticked off the list. New piercing. Jazzy. Now I'm actually just going to head home because we're filming a video this afternoon and I need to get set up. So, homeward bound. Right, I have I've just got back home. Sadly, very sadly, to the news about Karl Lagerfeld, which is quite a tragedy, to be honest. But me and Simon are just about to start setting up the studio to film this video, which you guys would have seen on Sunday, if all goes to plan right now. So I'm not going to film any behind the scenes or anything. Now, we've got all that over and done with. I think I am just going to finish up some emails here and then dry my hair and have just a bit of a relaxing evening, because today has been a bit full on. Just going into London, getting the piercing, which I sort of minorly soiled myself about. Although I think I tried to play it quite cool, but I was quite nervous about that. And yeah, and then we had all the rushing around in the studio trying to get everything filmed before we lost the light. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a relax. Probably do a face mask. I haven't used my Body Shop Himalayan charcoal in a couple of weeks, so I'm probably going to stick that on. And then I will pick you guys back up potentially tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely the day after, because I've got some fun stuff planned with my wardrobe. Hello everyone, it's now Friday. It's around 2 p.m-ish in the afternoon. My days, look how sunny it is. Honestly, it is another very, very fine day. In fact, I'm up in the bedroom at the moment, as you'll be able to tell. I am getting a bit warm because it gets so hot as we go higher in the house, and in the bedroom right now the sun has been blazing in here all day. I'm getting to that level now where I'm going to start moaning that it's hot. Despite the fact of moaning all through winter that it's so cold. I'm just one of those typical British people that is never happy. Anyway, I said we were going to do some fun wardrobe related stuff, and also I'm sorry I'm squinting, but it's also just really bright in here because of course the entire house is white and light grey, so it's, yeah, literally like my retinas are like, no. Yes, so wardrobe related fun. I've got a couple of things hung up there on the door, and basically, what's going on downstairs? Hang on. What was all that noise about? Hello? Yes, you. You were both causing noise, weren't you? Both of you. That's very nice. Oh, that's nice, Boris. You kiss your sister. Right, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by these small people. Someone's just going to have a little sunbathe. Are you having a sunbathe over there now? Yeah, wardrobe related fun. So basically, every now and then... This is lovely. This is very nice. Thank you so much. Every now and then I have like a day or an afternoon, or whenever I'm feeling most productive, that I just get together some outfits. It might be time to experiment with like any new stuff in my wardrobe, or maybe... You're right in there, Boris. So random. You doing girls things? Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Yeah, anything that's new in my wardrobe, or sometimes even something that I've got in my wardrobe that maybe I've worn a few times, but I'm then struggling, you know, for other things to wear with it, and I feel like I need to mix things up a bit, and figuring out ways to bring items that I've already got back to life, if that makes any sense. Right, so as I showed you guys a minute ago, I've picked out this green jacket, which is from Insta Stories. You might remember that from one of my try-on sessions in one of the Vlogmas videos. This is, it's beautiful. I haven't worn it yet. It's not technically new, seeing as I did get it back in December, but I did order it ahead of time with spring in mind. I just kind of don't really know how to style it. So that's going to be something that I would whip out my wardrobe and I would think, right, okay, I need to figure out some ways in which to style this. My trench, my new Burberry trench over there. To be honest, that one I am not really at a loss with ways to style. I just want to come up with some more trench outfits for the season, because spring obviously is the perfect time for trench season. And I just thought that they're items that I want to try and experiment with a little bit more. Right. Okay, so I use 2 websites to get most of my inspiration from. Number 1 is Pinterest and number 2 is Tumblr. I'll get inspiration from other places as well, like even just browsing Net-a-Porter or Mango, browsing Zara. I'll kind of get ideas for how colours go together and, you know, a certain style of denim, how that goes nicely with something. But for the most part, I like Pinterest and Tumblr. Okay, so I'm gonna go first of all to Pinterest. Now, I've taken the liberty of pre-creating a board just to show you guys like what I mean. So as you can see, there's a few trench images here. This one is even from Everlane. I just like the fact that this is a trench, which is a similar colour to mine, albeit slightly shorter, and I like how it's been paired with like a white trouser, although in all fairness I would probably do it with denim. But what I liked most was the stripy top, and then a little pair of, these look like essentially glove shoes. So that's why I've pinned that, because I just liked all the colourways that go together with that one. And then this girl, for example, no idea who she is, but she looks well cool. She seems to have gone for like this all black look underneath with a brown pair of boots, and yeah, it just looks effortlessly cool. This would be an outfit that I would definitely wear. I'd probably tweak it here and there just so that, you know, it's a little bit different, and of course, you know, I wouldn't have her exact items, but it's just to show you guys like using different things as inspiration. This is normally how I start off if I'm looking for something to put on a board. Okay, so I've searched trench outfits, and this is just bringing up any kind of outfits. Of course, you're going to get sponsored pins like this, but it basically will bring up any kind of trench outfit. And I haven't specified this by colour, but I'll essentially just scan through and I'll just go through and see if there's anything that jumps out on me. Sometimes it might just be like a colourway together, like if there's a light pair of denim, and just try and fathom out a way to utilise what I've already got in my wardrobe to recreate something similar to what I've seen that has inspired me. Okay, so that's just an example of how I use Pinterest. Now if I hop over to this next tab, I've already got my favourite Tumblr page open, and it's called Fashion Gone Rouge. I don't know if she wanted to name it, because the girl that runs this is called Deborah. She's got an awesome Instagram account. She's quite petite, so if you're petite, I can 110% recommend following Deborah. I'll leave her Instagram information down below. But this is her Tumblr page, and I have been following this now for I think over a year. You can see by the colourway it's very much my aesthetic. There's beige, there's black, there's navy, you know, there's all of this kind of outfit thing going on. There's lots of designer stuff on here as well, you know, like highly sought after items like these Celine's. There's lots of Celine references on here actually, lots of Saint Laurent. It's just essentially one entire board, and you can ask Deborah questions and stuff as well, like you can see here. If you want some style tips or something on how she would style something, and she'll answer you here, as you can see. There's just lots of little snippets of things, art, colours, architecture, all kinds of things, interiors, and it's essentially just the entire vibe of the page, which I think is just really inspirational. So yeah, I think, you know, finding, and it might not necessarily be this Tumblr page, but finding a Tumblr page which kind of personifies your style is always a good way to go, especially if you're having, because we all have an off day where we're not feeling very inspired, where we feel a bit groggy, where we're a bit like, oh, I just can't be bothered. And some days you just need like a page to go to that will lift you up and just fill you with inspiration, and this page is one of those that does that for me. So yeah, it's always worth having a look at. I do have a few other Tumblr pages that I don't actually follow any of these Tumblr pages, I just have them bookmarked, so I will leave those down in the description box of this video below. Now I'm going to go back to Pinterest, because I will occasionally pin images from like Tumblr pages like this into my style board, and I'm just going to start to go through some of these outfits and start to essentially just pick some items out of my wardrobe and try and, you know, combine the two, mix wardrobe with inspiration to come up with some new outfits. Right, okay, so according to my outfit inspiration page, it's all about neutrals. I kind of already have some neutrals on, like I've got a creamy pair of jeans on, which could, I wonder if they could work quite well. The jacket maybe? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna have a look in my wardrobe, see what we can find. In here, the darkest depths of my wardrobe, which is looking so overcrammed at the moment. First option of trying on very light bleach wash straight leg jeans and some neutral sort of off-white cream coloured boots. Now admittedly, this jacket is very difficult to style. It's a beautiful colour, it's a very in colour for spring, but the style of it's not like a basic blazer, which can either be casual or dressy depending on what you put with it. Because of all the buttons and all of the detail, and because it's so structured, it almost forces it to be too dressy. But I kind of like this, like it feels a little bit, I feel borderline out of my comfort zone because this is a colour. And obviously you guys know that I'm not big on colour, but I do kind of like this. I think it does work with, you know, my style and sort of the casual elements. Right, now I've actually got nothing on underneath the jacket at the moment. You could wear a little vest or something, but just for ease I've just stuck it on over my bra. And then I've put my sort of off-white jeans on and my nude Jimmy Choo court shoes. So this is like a slightly smarter look. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I would wear this because I just don't go to any events. I don't really go anywhere that you would need to dress smart, but you know, it's all part of the playing around. It's nice to see what the jacket looks like completely done up because it's a beautiful shape. It's very figure hugging. Yeah, it is an absolutely gorgeous jacket, but it does just go to show. It always helps if you do your research before getting something new so that you can see if you are actually going to get your wear out of it. Okay, moving on to option number 3, and I've injected some black into the mix. Yes, black darkness, yes. However, I've also injected sandals. If we remember back to my Pinterest board, there was a girl who was wearing a like minty green colour trench and she had a white t-shirt on and black jeans. So I've decided to do the reverse just to see how a harsh colour like black works with this sort of jade green colour. And then just to tie it all in, the shoes I've gone with black as well. Now, I kind of like this also. I just kind of wonder, would it be warm enough to wear open-toe sandals if it was cold enough to wear a jacket? Right, now that I have done the green jacket, I'm going to move on to some ideas for the trench coat, which I know are going to be so much easier because a trench coat will literally go over anything. Voila! Yes! It works very well. Now, my inspo picture, her t-shirt was more black or navy, I'm not really sure which colour it was, rather than the paler colour, whereas this, I feel like it is more of the white and cream variety. And then I've just gone a little bit darker on the shoes. These are just my sort of everyday, sort of mid-heel court shoes, and I just think that that is a winning outfit. Now, hitting the inspiration board again, I've decided to do the dark shirt and dark jeans and heels look. And then in the inspiration picture, the girl has on like a pair of black court shoes. I think they were pointed, they might have been slingbacks, I can't remember. I do have a pair of pointed slingbacks, but these are my Chanel's and I haven't worn them in what feels like ages. So I thought, you know what? It's time to whip them bad boys out because, oh, they are just literally the dream and I wanted them for so long. And also, I will have to link these down in the description box below because Topshop have come out with a mock croc version. They're a really good dupe for these because I don't know if these come in mock croc, but they're a really good dupe because they're very similar shape and style, little sling back with a block heel. Oh, so yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I even think that this, maybe if I was sort of running around the city, having to go to meetings and stuff, I'd probably swap out these shoes for some black loafers, maybe my Gucci loafers. I think that could work equally as well. Right, I've just finished putting all my stuff away. That is always the worst thing about trying on outfits, is that literally the bedroom then looks like a bomb has gone off. And there are clothes everywhere. So what I do when I'm trying on outfits, you might have seen them pop up on the screen, is I'll take a little mirror selfie so that I don't have to keep the outfits out, so that I know exactly what is in that outfit. I've taken a little mirror selfie. So also if I ever come for a day where I'm a bit stuck you know, something to wear, stuck for an outfit, I can kind of just go on my phone, I put them all in a specific folder, and I've got like my own outfit inspiration with stuff that is actually in my wardrobe. Now, I don't always come up with outfits in this way. Sometimes I might see someone on the tube wearing something and I'll write it down in my notes if I can't take a sneaky pic. Or I might just see two colours together somewhere that I really like and I'll be like, ooh. So it can literally, you can grab inspiration from anywhere around you. You just need to open your eyes a bit and just pull it into that imagination hub in your mind. And yeah, that's essentially my tips for, you know, something as simple as just getting dressed in the morning. Now, I'm just thinking about my wardrobe and about the weather, and I feel like it's going to be fast approaching that time of year where I need to do my wardrobe switch over. And I vlog this every single time I do a switch over, whether it's from spring summer to autumn winter, from autumn winter to spring summer. So if you guys don't particularly want to watch that again, then let me know down in the comment section below and I'll just fill that vlog with normal life stuff or something else. If you do like to see that kind of thing, and despite the fact that you might have watched it 5, 6, 7 times already, if you want to see it again, then do let me know and I will make sure that when I do that switch over, I will film it again for you guys, because it is always quite a hefty task. It normally takes me a full solid day. Oh, but man, that feeling afterwards when everything is organised, it's like zen. Oh, I've just had myself a nice little late afternoon shower for a bit of a refresh, because I felt a bit gross after trying on all them clothes because I got so hot and sweaty upstairs in the bedroom. It's like a full-on workout. Who needs the gym when you have multiple outfit changes? So I'm going to take a little minute to sign off this vlog here. I'm sorry not much interestingness has happened in this vlog, although I did get a new hole put in my body, so I suppose that depends on what you deem as interesting. But I would like to thank you for joining me again for another little weekly or 2-day vlog, and I will catch you guys. When will I catch you and what can I update you on? Okay, so we have another video coming up this week, which is a little surprise unboxing of a designer purchase which I have waited 8 years to buy. So that's going to be your next video. So I will see you guys then. Bye!